Hello everyone, this is a video demo that shows you how to create demand curve from your marketing survey results with a new method. The old method we had, we noticed that some teams had some inaccurate results, resulting in a purchase intent that's too high, or sometimes even higher than 100%, which is not accurate. So with this method, we believe it's going to be more accurate and work it for all the teams. So we're gonna go to our Excel file, and I have created a new empty template where you just have to input your prices manually and copy the data from your Qualtrics here, and then you're just gonna do the regression or do the scar plot and the fitting line if you want it to get your demand curve. So it should not take too long, but I'm going to explain how this works in this video. So what you need to do, I'm going to go to your data, the imported data from Qualtrics, and where you have identified the columns that have the purchase intent for each price. So if you remember, this is in this example, this is the question that said, after reviewing our product concept, how interested would you be in purchasing the product if it was retailed at $80? And then the same question with $90, $100, $110, and $120. So we're going to copy this, copy that, and then go to your empty templates and paste it in column B. It's going to paste it all over from B to F. And then you want to write here your put in manually your prices. So here in this example we have 80, 90, 100, 110, and 120. And then you have here the formulas, the same ones we did before with count if. So if, as a reminder, you have the different price for each price here. These are the different price levels in the columns, and in the rows are the purchase intent questions. So 1 was definitely not purchase, and up to 5, which is definitely purchase or definitely buy. And here you now count how many individuals said definitely not purchase, which is 7 here for price 80, which is count if column B. So actually the cell from B3 to B315, which is the end of the data here, comma I4, which is the 1. So how many people said definitely not purchase or 1 for price 80, etc. Same thing for all the others. So that formula is the same as we did before, and the way we put the dollar signs, we can just copy that and paste it in all those cells, and you get the correct answer. Then for sample size, it's a count. So count from B3 to B315, and these are the number of respondents that were used with answer 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. And then we're checking here, just making sure that the sum of all those numbers is equal to this number to make sure there was no mistake. So this part is the same as the old method. Now what we're going to do, we need also to get the total sample size for all prices, which is just the sum of all those sample sizes per price, which is the total. So that's just the sum of all of this, which is the same here and all those columns. Then what we're going to do, we're going to calculate how many people said they're going to purchase for 4. When we say at 4, this is the probably by the 4 level. So we're going to start at the highest price, and for this one is just 3. Okay, there is nothing else. It should be just 3. Nothing to the right. And then for the price before, it's 5 and 3, adding all. What's the logic behind that? If somebody said they're gonna buy at 120, they will also buy at 110. So the cumulative purchase intent for price 110 equals the people who said they're gonna buy at 110 plus those who said they're gonna buy at lower prices. And we do that for all of them. And you notice at the lowest price is just the sum of all the people who said probably buy at any price, because they're all lower than 80. And then we're gonna just multiply that number by 0.3, and then we do the same thing for definitely buy. So this one is just the 2, this 5 is just this 3, the 5 here is just 3 plus 2, and then the 10 is 5 plus 3 plus 2, etc. Okay, and then we multiply this 27 by 0.8, because we're multiplying probably by 0.3 and definitely by 0.8. Then we add those cumulative probably by times 0.3 plus cumulative definitely by times 0.8, and then we're gonna again just copy again the total sample size across all prices, and we're gonna calculate the percentage by dividing the sum of PI, adjusted PI, divided by the total sample size for everyone. And this is our new cumulative PI. So here we just quantity again is just the this PI, this cumulative PI times our segment size. So don't forget to put here your segment size. And then the revenue is the price times the quantity. Price times quantity. So those formulas are already there. You don't have to write them again. I'm just explaining them. And also you don't have to copy paste and transpose here. It's just already linked as a formula. So you can see here J3. So it's going to pick up the price here for the 80, 90, etc. And then cumulative PI also is just going to pick them from here. Okay, so now after you have this, you can get your demand curve either by doing regression or by inserting a scatter plot and doing a trend line. So let's do both. If you want to do regression, just select this and then go to data, data analysis, regression. Okay, in input by range, you're gonna put your cumulative PI, and then in the X ranges, you're gonna put your price. And since we selected the titles, I'm gonna click on labels, and then OK. And this is my regression. These are my coefficients. So I can say that purchase intent equals this number, and like fewer or more decimals, so like this. And so this is our y-intercepts and then the price. So purchase intent equals this number plus price times this number. Another way to get that, like we did before, is you select this and you do insert, and then this is for scatter plot. Click on this, then we're gonna go and click here and right click, add trend line. Make sure it's linear so you don't have a problem of overfitting. Make it linear, and then click on display equation on chart. So let's move this equation here. We can select it, make it bigger and bolder and different color, red, maybe bigger and bold. Let's move this title here. Let's call it demand curve. And then maybe the line, make it red by clicking here and changing the color to red, changing the dash type to solid line, maybe making this 2 points. And now the only thing I want to add is I want my x-axis to start at 60 instead of 0. So I'm going to click on the x-axis and right click. Oops, I have to have this correct x-axis values selected. Let's click on my axis, and then here for the minimum I'm going to put 60. So that's my demand curve, and this is my equation, which is the same thing I got from my regression, same numbers. All right, thank you.